Okie dokie. Let me see. How's the sound doing? I have full-on Inception going on here with the amount of streams I'm watching. Alright, pause that. Keep my chat open. Just a couple minutes here until SGF starts. Apparently the show is 2 hours long. That's a long time. It's a lot of stream. Oh, I think I'm behind. Let me do the old 2 times trick to catch up to real time. Phone call. I don't have time for this. Stream's a little laggy, I am noticing, is one issue. I might have to bump the quality down, we'll see. Could be that I have so many tabs open right now, just an absurd amount of tabbage occurring at this moment. "30 seconds. Thank you, Travis. Travis might be joining later. Make a cameo appearance. Little disclaimer here. I gotta say, I love the visual, the graphics that they use for SGF.
Please
the
welcome
purple
to the
goo.
stage, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Oh, look at these yellow sneaks. You know, in video games, everything's painted yellow so you know where to go. I wonder if that's his idea here. That way he doesn't ever miss a step.
And welcome to Summer Game Fest.
Maybe they're gold. Maybe he's showing off how much money he makes from doing all these showcases, charging developers hundreds of millions of dollars to have a trailer here.
To spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a
maybe a Devil May Cry hint.
Maybe
we're getting Devil May Cry later.
Big and small.
Dante's missed a date.
Puppets,
a new game.
Zombies to Marvel heroes. This show has a little bit of
say
everything,
puppets?
including some
guy loves his
brand
puppets.
new game announcements. Gotta have some of those. Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units.
Ooh, top 10 selling games.
Lots of great games. Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at #1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking
Travis
indie
is looking
game
for the Muppets.
crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people
Repo?
at SemiWork in
I don't-
Uppsala, Sweden. And
I don't know if I remember that game.
Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer
Schedule
in
1 on
Australia.
the list. Taylor was telling me about it.
Inspiring that these indie creations
Enzo is the
stand
the
side by
Sims
side with
thing, right?
heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion
Civ,
remake.
Oblivion up there. Those make sense. Shouts Expedition
Absolutely.
33.
Now let's also applaud
Night Rain already
Claire
in the top
Obscure
10,
from Sandfall.
even though it came out 6 minutes ago.
Okay.
Split Fiction, of
They might get
course.
some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement.
Mike's hoping for some
earning the
Kingdom Hearts
highest
4.
user Metacritic
Yeah, that
score
was...
ever recorded for a
When was that
game,
first
all
announced?
from a team of under 30
Has that even had a trailer, or was that just
developers
announced that they're
who
making it?
stepped away from big publishers to
You'll have to
forge
remind
their
me
own
since
path. One
I'm
thing
not
is
a big
clear.
Kingdom
With
Hearts
digital
guy.
distribution and engines like
Is it easy to
Unreal,
play Kingdom Hearts?
today's
Can I just play that on a
projects
PS5 mic? Because that is a
increasingly
blind
emerge
spot
from
for me. I would like to
outside the
get into
traditional
that
publisher
series.
system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on
Probably be
Steam
on
just
Switch. Are they on
last year,
Switch?
more than double from 2020.
Also, my Switch
The
2 could
challenge
arrive
now
during the
is
stream, and I might have to
discovery.
just
And that's
fly
precisely
out the
why
door.
events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and
So if you
initiatives
see me
like the
run
Steam
away
Next
from the
Fest are
camera...
so essential. These events
2023
help
was a
remarkable
teaser, okay.
games, big and small, find their audiences.
Wow, funny
Hopefully,
timing. I
if you're
just said
watching
that.
this show, you'll
Because
discover
Taylor
your
bought
next
my
favorite game.
my Switch
So,
through his
in that
Amazon. He
spirit,
literally just messaged
let's
me.
kick things off with a game from an independent
My
studio
Switch is very
who's
likely
thinking
going to
very
arrive
big.
during this live
In
stream.
2017,
So we might get a
4
live
developers
unboxing
broke away from AAA
mixed with
publishers
SGF
to
coverage. How
chart their
exciting
own
would that
course.
be?
Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful
He
testament
gave me my one-time
to what
passcode that I have
passion,
to give the
freedom,
Amazon driver.
and a small dedicated team.
Now, can I see
can
an
achieve.
Amazon truck from my
Let's
window?
take a look at our first new game announcement.
This show just got so much more hype because I'm literally having a console arrive any minute. Hopefully, hopefully.
You might be.
So I'm not gonna lie, I did zone out a bit. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Looks Soulsy. You can get the whole series in a collection for very cheap. Cool. Okay. And you just start with one, obviously, right? Or is there some weird prequel that I should do first?
They know naught of your nature.
2 is everyone's favorite, right?
You're a weapon, child.
Yes, my Switch is out for delivery. How exciting. First new game, okay. Thank you. No, I'm not gonna lie, anytime I hear a car outside, I'm gonna be freaking out.
They'll worship you until you fail.
This looks cool. There's no color in this game. Did you guys read that book, The Giver, back in elementary school?
You're no god.
Where there's like one guy who has the power of color. Kingdom Hearts. If Travis wants to do a Mass Effect retro, Kingdom Hearts, picking all these series that have 6,000 games, but once again, another blind spot for me, so I'm down. Okay, Mortal Shell. I've heard good things about this game. First one. One of the first, I feel like, Souls-like games that people were actually really into, I think.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console,
Arkham
PC,
Retro,
and
we did
phones.
one of the
Death Star's
games.
super laser is charged and ready to decimate
I
the
couldn't
Battle
get through
Royale
City.
Island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight.
What the hell
Here's
is this?
The first
Oh, it's a
exclusive look
a
at
Fortnite
what you'll be
thing, okay.
part of tomorrow in the brand
What do you guys
new
think?
live
Mortal
event,
Shell to start the show?
Death Star
Is that
Sabotage.
worrying? Is that worrying for the sauce level of this program that we're about to watch? I feel like that's, you know, hour 30 into the showcase is when you get a Mortal Shell. So right next to my house, there's like a daycare or something, and so there's always parents arriving and driving around stuff, and there's so many cars always going by. So I keep hearing them and thinking that's the Amazon truck.
I think I saw Jonesy. All right. Right now,
Travis is
it is an honor to
already
welcome to Summer Game Fest
early
a
anticipation for a
legendary game
3.5er.
creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few
Bit too
short
janky.
weeks.
I remember
His
hearing that
games, he
mic.
pushes the gaming medium
I remember
in
hearing
bold
there was a
new
little
directions,
stiff
and
on the
we are
controls.
honored to
But
have
I
him
mean, to
with
be
us for the
fair,
first time at Summer Game Fest in person.
Souls
Please,
games are kind of
everyone,
like
join
that
me in
too.
welcoming
So I don't know if
the
that's part of the
great
charm.
Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Oh, Kojima's up on stage. We knew about this. This was announced that he was coming out. Well, I don't know if it was announced that he was on stage, but it was announced that they're doing Death Stranding. Kind of rude.
Great to see you.
Oh, I was going to say, who's this other guy?
Kojima,
It's like
here we
probably
are,
a
the world
translator, I
tour
guess. I was going to say, it's
begins
weird
at
that he would
Summer Game
announce only
Fest.
Kojima.
It's great
But you
to
know, the
have you
translator,
here.
he
We
should
are
get
so
named as
excited
well.
for DS2.
Important job. Huge.
So,
Like, imagine
let me
being
ask
this
you, Mr.
translator. That's a
Kojima,
lot of
you've worked
pressure.
for many years on this project. What do you hope players take
Look at
away
that jacket.
from DS2
That's something
when they
Sam
play
Porter
later this
Bridges would
month?
wear.
まあ、DS1 が出た後に
Look at
コ
those
ロナにな
pocket
ったので
locations.
We hit the pandemic
The
after we
glossiness.
released
僕ら皆
DS1.
さん、まあ、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
コ
the
ロナを
pandemic.
体験した中での
So-
新しいつながりという
Oh,
か、
I wanted to show
Travis,
something
tune out. I know you hate
new
pandemic
connection
考
content.
えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Death Stranding 2 is
Okay,
a
well,
COVID
talking about
game.
playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared
is coming
a
out this month.
special
That-
exclusive
I
clip
didn't
for
think about that.
SGF. Let's take a look at this.
We're really close now. The Hunter shape, the OD, right? That one. Did you play this first Stranding, Mike? Smoking indoors.
No smoking, please.
Oh, shut down.
So you are Neil Varner. Mm-hmm. What do you do? For living?
I'm a porter.
Oh, this music. Look at that
So
lighting.
thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil,
Not a Kojima fan.
What?
His things are pretty. I don't think they're really divisive. Death Stranding was, but he definitely makes a lot of
Maybe.
choices. I can see why you would not be a fan.
Sorry.
Truck?
I really don't
Not
remember.
Amazon.
The girl. You're alive. Stop. 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 Stop.
Okay.
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
まあ、DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです。
It's a very important character,
ニールとルーシー。
Neil and
で、
Lucy.
まあ、ちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど、
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2つある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって
So
Yeah, do we know
まあ
these
物語
people?
に大き
Connection
く関わってきます
and reveals
で前回
throughout.
は
And by we, I mean
ク
other
リフっていう
people, because I don't
キャラ
think
クタ
I
ー
know
が
them.
And last time on
マツ
DS1,
さんがやって
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的に
Mats.
は彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で
by story,
まあ 2では出
he
せな
will
い
not be in
で
DS2.
今回
Mads
ニールっていうの
mentioned.
が
But
ま
this
た
Hashtag
time,
save
代
Hannibal.
わりという
Neo
その
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Mats
します
did for DS2
で
this
まあクリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
クリフを超え
character,
るようなキャラク
but
タ
I
ーを作ろ
think
うとしてまあルカさん
we
に
have
お
to
願い
kind
し
of
て
like top that
結構いい
character.
キャラクタ
So
ー
Luca
になったと
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心
think
に残る演技もして
it
い
was
ただい
great.
て
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
あの
Neo,
もう
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so
I
I'm
mean, I
not
don't need to
gonna
get more
give
hype for
any
this game,
spoilers,
but
you
this
know. That's
I
this
know.
what I
trailer
brought
was not
today.
it.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game.
This feels
Actually,
like-
this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest,
It's too close.
do
We
the
can't spoil
DS2
anything
live
else.
Game premiere, where Hideo will be joined
guess
by
it's, you know,
many
to
members
introduce
of the
these two new
cast. They'll be
characters, but
sharing, a new demo of the game.
they ain't
live
nomads.
gameplay demo alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
あのニールのゲ
Neil's
ーム
coming
プレイ
back?
シーンっていうの
Yes,
を出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene
あ
of
の見
Neo.
に来てください
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima.
Yeah, it feels
Thank
like a
you.
rite of passage for a Jeff show at this point. You know,
All right,
he
and
has
now
to
I'd
get
like to introduce
Kojima in there,
my
but sometimes
co-host for
Kojima,
Summer Game
he's only one
Fest,
man,
who's
you know?
along for the party.
He doesn't always
A
have the
veteran
sauce with
games
him.
journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Oh, sweet. I actually did hear about this earlier. Lucy James is great. Seen her on many a podcast over the years.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me.
This is cool.
Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in
Raw Power.
Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Oh. Travis, we really need to get on this, and this is totally my fault because I schedule side quests, but do the actor draft. Who's going to appear in video games?
Tell us.
Tom Hardy was not on my...
Lord commands,
He would not have been on my list, but here he is.
but ambitious men.
Always a good sign for a new studio. Blow all their budget on a big actor. I mean, it worked for Expedition 33.
I sought no war. But war found me.
Oh, found me. This is one of those things where I feel like you get the CG trailer, but the game's nothing like this. Like, this is probably a top-down 4X game.
I took up the sword.
That's the vibe I'm getting.
Prayed I could win redemption through my deeds.
Before Game Awards is a good idea. Maybe before Gamescom, although it's a pretty busy month.
Once taken,
But yeah, definitely before... I gotta write that down.
I shall find no
His
peace.
post-Venom career is rocking.
On this road, there is only death.
Is it? What's he been up to? He did Bike Riders. That was good. Forge Your Destiny, a line we've seen a million times before.
But that's just my story. Go write your own.
Well, I just realized my laptop is not plugged in. I should do that before. That would have been bad. Chronicles Medieval.
That
Okay.
was a very cool new project.
Maybe
in
the
a
most
brutal
generic
European
game title
medieval
I've
world.
ever seen.
Now it's time to hang on to the
Mobland.
edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is a thrilling new
He's a mob-
entry
he's got
in
a
the
mob
legacy
vibe.
of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Cross Worlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Has Tom Hardy done a like a medieval thing before? Because I think he does have the voice for it. Have you guys played this game? Sonic Racing. Oh, you can be on a snowboard, like like adventure battle or whatever that game's called. I'd be down for Tom Hardy to be in this. Which of his characters would make most sense to be in here? I mean, the answer is probably just Venom, but I don't know. I'm gonna pick his character from Inception, Eames. Just put Eames in here as a crossover. Talk about lose, Mateo. Whatever he says in that scene. The pilot from Dunkirk, yeah, that's a good one. Oh, we had, oh, I can't remember his name. We got Joker as well. This is cool. So they're doing what Nintendo kind of did, but then didn't do with Mario Kart World, with the crossover characters. Like a Dragon, Persona, but now we're back to regular Sonic characters. Is that it? You're only getting 2 crossovers? Well, Jeff did not look like he was ready for the camera to come back to him
the
there.
man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Oh, there he is.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic
There's got to be,
Racing
if they're
series,
calling it Cross Worlds, there has to be
developed
more
by
than
Sonic
just
Team
2
and the
characters.
Sega Arcade Racing Team.
All right, we're going to do the
You
Marvel
can feel
Token
brand new
characters draft.
experience from
Next
the
up,
new
we'll do the
future
Sonic Racing
traveling,
characters draft.
which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Wow, a little shade thrown at Nintendo there on the release date of their
You can race
console.
against all
That's
of your
cursed.
friends across all of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing
Oh,
I'd like
one more
to
character?
show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
I can't think of who else they own. Minecraft Steve, okay. That's cool. So Joker and Minecraft Steve, both from Smash, now they're in a kart game. Nintendo wouldn't have them over there, but they'll have them over here.
Craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
You know how there's always like a theme with SGF? It's like space games, this, that. Seems like fantasy, medieval dark fantasy might be a vibe. We got Mortal this. Tom Hardy's game wasn't really dark fantasy, I guess. Whoa, heart on the back?
Time
I like that.
for some.
Oh, expedition
It
vibes.
heals.
You already over dark fantasy?
For others, it wounds.
Golden blood. This is big expedition
For our
vibes.
world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago. But you,
I feel like this character's face is a bit too like not
you
dark
have
fantasy.
the power to change all of this.
The visible hearts is a really
If time
cool
were a
thing.
weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin?
This definitely, like, these colors
In this time,
in the sky box is very Elden Ring.
or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
I don't know how I feel about these character designs. So is this co-op? Because we had like we have the 2 characters going on. Code Vein, wow, okay. It's not what I thought Code Vein looked like. The first one. Epic Games. Section 9. I don't recognize that. Creepy elevator shaft. Dimly lit room. Ooh. Yeah, I thought so, Mike. Okay, I wonder if I was crazy, but I feel like the first game did not look like that. Creepy hand enemies, more Elden Ring inspiration. Oh, enemies splitting in two, that looked really cool. We got some tumor enemies here. A lot of inside vibes as well. Not the Bo Burnham special, but the video game. End of Abyss. I think that looks cool.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game.
Jeff would match like the background,
Epic Game Store and consoles.
little oozing
Next,
ball
we'll step
colors
into
to
the
his
black
shoes.
and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year.
Okay.
Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something
Oh, Mickey
rotten
Mouse
at the heart
stuff,
of
okay.
Mouseburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Peppers.
Whoa.
There are those who have
I feel like we have seen this before, right?
Dumb wise guys, fake cheese.
I think he'd mentioned that.
And those who do anything to save it.
This is very cool.
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy.
Troy Baker.
Here we go.
That's fun. That just looks like a hoot.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the
Why would you
announcement
say
of
that? That was
another
so rude.
ambitious
I don't know, it
project
felt
from
rude.
this
Maybe it wasn't
independent
rude.
Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises
definitely some
in
Cuphead
the
vibes.
world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
I don't have any guesses. Oh, wouldn't you know it? It's dark fantasy. This is Game of Thrones?
You may think you know how the game is played.
Now, is this that Game of Thrones mobile game?
This is not the game you know.
I'm not enough of a Thrones head to be able to tell you where this is in a timeline. I have no idea what I'm looking at.
This is your legacy. You decide who wins and who dies.
Okay. Oh, kill off a big character. So there must be choices, consequences.
Game of Thrones. War for
I don't
Westeros.
think that's the mobile game that we saw previously. Wishlist now on Steam. Real-time strategy.
All right, now it is time for the
That could be
global
really
reveal
cool.
of an
RTS.
FPS action adventure RPG.
RPG. Oh, what does Munfish do again?
The great Silkovsky once said,
Oh, did Munfish do that game? Were they Atomic Heart?
so why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
RTS with the what if, yeah. That seems like a cool idea.
My answer is, maybe.
Would like to see some gameplay.
But time has not come yet.
We'll probably get it at the Game Awards. Oh, that's a cool enemy.
The dawn of a new era.
Floating lipstick? Hell yeah.
The era of
Atomic Heart 2. Okay. I didn't know how popular that first game was. For it to get a sequel. I feel like that came out. Must have been 2023. Oh. Okay, I love Queen, but not the vibe I was feeling for this. And now I'm gonna get copyright stricken too, so it's like, what are you doing, Jeff? Now I only played a couple hours of this game. The tutorial opening section was so slow. First game rather, and this was not my cup of tea, but this looks like a bit of an evolution.
Have a good hunt, Captain.
Oh, booties. Little gooey guys that look like ET, kind of. Oh, these are creepy. Humans. I gotta say, this seems like a... I mean, I guess that first game was visually pretty crazy. I remember the trailers being pretty wild as well. So who knows how much this is... I don't think this game would come out anytime soon. I feel like that first game came out so recently. It's gotta be like... There's no way this is 2026, right? Just a wish list now. Must be 2027 or 8. Any Atomic Head fans in the
Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at
in the
Munfish
chat?
on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro futuristic world.
A spiritual
on a global
successor?
scale.
Or just a
This time,
sequel?
There's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
Okay, more Munfish. Big Munfish Direct. Oh no, I don't
Is
like
it
this.
recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube.
I love a good giant cube in the sky.
I can still barely believe it myself. When it showed up, I was in the lab.
I like Earth and I like
didn't
Rubik's
even see
Cubes,
it.
so that's the best
You
of
know,
both worlds.
I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
That could be a cool idea, like an open world on like a cube like this, where you're shifting things around and like moving parts of the map.
How did the whole of humanity
Unlock secret
miss it?
areas.
And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was
Is that
always
the
there,
guy
and
that I
people
can
had just
never
started to
Goldblum?
see it?
Once again, we really missed out on this draft. The GameCube, that would have been sick. Missed opportunity. Nintendo didn't do anything like that. So this still seems like Atomic Heart. Is this a DLC for the first game? Legitimately, if there is a mechanic around the map shifting around like that, I do want to play that. This game is perverse, man. The Cube, Atomic Universe. Oh boy.
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from
Okay.
Munfish, an MMORPG shooter
Oh,
set in the
you
Atomic
fucked up.
universe.
MMORPG?
On a massive levitating cube you can see there, where
What
the
could have
edges
been.
are constantly rotating.
I was excited
to
for that.
create Unique gameplay
Until you said
combinations that
those
are ever
3
evolving.
cruel letters.
All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe.
Okay, cool. New character
the new
reveal.
retro beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this
I'm
holiday.
very excited for this game.
With multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far,
We've only seen
7
12.
have been revealed. Well,
Oh,
now it's time
I
to
thought we
meet
saw more than
the
that.
next 2.
Jeff knows more than me. What character are we getting next? Who do we know? Adam Warlock, Storm. Oh, Rocket's new. Okay. She-Hulk. Oh, that's a buff She-Hulk. Rocket without Groot. I feel like not enough games are doing that. She-Hulk is buff in this. Who else is there? There's Storm. Pretty sure Nova's in there. Venom. I can't remember who all the characters are. I love how goofy Rocket looks. Yeah, Venom was one of them. Oh, we got Sauron. Wolverine. Thanos was in the background there. You got Spidey, Captain America. Oh yeah, Martyr as well. That was a weird off-the-wall pick, I remember. Very excited for that game. Rocket and She-Hulk, great ads. I'm very down.
Oh my world.
Right into Capcom.
What is this place?
So many games that look exactly like this. It's hard for me to pinpoint what this is. But wouldn't you know it, it's Dark Fantasy. Capcom. What does Capcom do that's like this again? It's like Wild Hearts? I don't think that's what this is. Alright, that Cube game, what I want is a GameCube demake of it. That's obviously not online because it's a GameCube. It has the same concept.
We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they? Sasaki Ganyu.
Right, Onimusha. Forgot about that. A series I haven't played, but when it was at Game Awards, people seem to be hyped about that. I want to go back and check out the first game, because apparently it's like a survival horror thing, but with this sort of setting, which is cool. It's pretty short, too. It's coming out next year.
That was a new look at Onimusha, Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is
Got a
coming
new color palette
in
in the background of the
2026
stream
and will
now.
be
It's kind of
playable this
looking like
summer
Katy
at
Perry's California
now let's
Girls.
completely switch gears. You
That's
guys
the
all
vibe I'm
know
getting
I
now.
love my puppets, and this next project is one
Travis.
I've been tracking for a few years. As
Get
the
ready,
team
buddy, the
at
puppets are
Song
coming.
String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline.
Oh,
It's actually
no.
a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Lost Puppet Orphanage.
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed!
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die!
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, crap, burnt toast, carb load. This meat ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day.
I'm not a puppet Muppet guy, but this is funny. I like this. This is a fever dream.
Super fun. Got to wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
An ancient white castle deep
Deception
in the
We
mountains,
Trust.
lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth.
I'm liking these
divided
weirdo
yet
characters.
bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits. A game where truth
This is gonna be an online game, right? Killer Inn.
theatrics. I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight.
You know what? I'm into this.
Kill someone.
It's
and a clue
incredibly
will remain.
goofy.
Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues. One step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves
You think this is
win
Ian
by
McShane?
killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules.
He was in
But
the
there's so much
John
more
Wick
to this
Hex.
game of murderous mystery.
So he has done a
Complete
video game
quest to
before.
level up, buy items with the gold you earn. Loot
I don't
chests
think it's
for
him,
weapons and armor.
if I had to
Steal
guess.
items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps, discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your
Close
invitation
beta.
awaits.
I want to play it, but it's one of those things that shows great in a trailer
That was Killer
for the
Inn,
weird
a
concept,
24-player multiplayer
but I don't know if it
game from
actually
Square Enix, where you compete in a game of life or death
works
using
like that.
social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced.
There is
at
another game like
TGA
that
in
I played called
2021.
Deceit. It didn't
I know
have
it's
that
been a
same
while.
vibe,
Their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth
but
the
like
wait.
murder mystery game
I'm of
like
course
that.
talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games
Yeah,
of
Arc
the year,
Raiders.
and we're
I
excited
keep
to share
forgetting
a
about this
new
one.
trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited
Speranza.
launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Breathe. Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions.
I want a good chunk of gameplay here because I
don't
kind of
have to
forget
walk this path
the
alone.
details of this game. I've seen it a few times though.
Surround yourself with resourceful friends. Here, you are in control.
Is it a multiplayer game? Seems like it. Coming out in October.
That's
Okay.
right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios.
Arc
All right,
Raiders.
Dune fans, now
The way
you
she
can
said that sounded
finally
like she
step
said
onto
operators.
the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the
Okay,
survival and
we've seen this
MMO
game
genres
enough.
with a thrilling cinematic story.
We don't need
It
more
arrives on
Dune
PC
Awakening,
in
okay?
just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Advanced access, is that different than early access? Is anyone hyped for this game? Once again, MMO, turn off for me. Is this game free to play? As if it is, I mean, maybe I would jump in there. I did play a good amount of Dune Spice Wars. I should get back into Spice Wars because I played it really early on. Kills the hype for you, unfortunately. Yeah. Relatable. Oh, we got Master Chief. Master Chief from Combat Evolved specifically, or even Halo 2. Single player Dune game. Yeah, what do we... So we have Spice Wars, we have Awakening. Isn't there a third one? No, there's a Blade Runner game. A couple of Blade Runner games I think announced right now. I feel like there's a third Dune game announced, but I can't pinpoint it. I think I'm wrong. A pay-to-win MMO? Are they ever free to play? Let's be real. I don't actually know what the MMO space is like these days. Is it often pay to win, or is it more just like you buy skins and stuff these days? Dune version of the Mad Max game would be awesome. Yeah, that game is sweet. I still have it downloaded from last summer when me and Travis were playing through that for side quest. Haven't jumped in a few months, but it's just a great time. It's funny, the buttons are so weird in that game. Anytime I go back to it, I always click the wrong buttons. I'll try and punch someone, then I'll accidentally roll. Try and roll, and I'll quit the game accidentally. Just crazy stuff. Head Start now available.
I saw my world fall to ash, consumed by the void. Try as I might.
Sorry, am I zoned out? Is this still Dune? This can't be Dune, right?
Was all for naught.
I feel like it was a very... I'm telling you guys, dark fantasy, theme of today. And I guarantee you I'll mix some of them up on side quest ones. It'd be fun to go back. I think it was 2 years ago. Was it the SGF that had all those space horror games? I don't think it was last year, but it'd be fun to go back to that and see, like, have all these games released now, and like, how many of them move the needle? I remember there was that one with Troy Baker, and then it kind of just flopped.
To save what remains of our
A lot of golden masks in this SGF2 specifically. This could be more Mortal Shell 3. Chrono Odyssey. Is that related to Chrono Trigger?
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story.
This looks like another MMO. Is this what's that game called again? God damn.
Whatever's coming next.
What's that weeby Breath of the Wild game?
I will never forget my.
Help me out, y'all. I know you've played it.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to me.
The loot box one, all the characters.
Tunnel with light.
What happened while I was out?
Sounded like
So
Natasha
looking for someone?
Leon, is that her name? The red
Victors show
hair
no mercy to the
lady with the
defeated.
raspy voice.
People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
I never doubted that you'd enter.
Honkai Star. It's from a developer.
I'm really curious.
But what is the other one called that they do? This is actually, that is that same studio. I remember seeing this game before. What the hell is the first one that they released called?
A rat.
Nice job, Clay. You nailed it. Why can't I remember the first one they did? I actually played that one too. Oh, this game we've seen before. I think it was at Game Awards. This game looks cool. Genshin Impact. That's what it's called.
don't come.
That's what I was thinking of. Mio, yeah, that game looks cool.
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania
There you go,
platformer
Mike.
that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest.
I wonder what her
What you're
tattoo
about to
is.
see next
It's like
is
an
a
origami. Maybe
stop-motion
she's a big
co-op
Heavy Rain
platformer
fan.
where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored
Ooh.
to show it to you today.
This is cool. A stop motion game is kind of like Harold Halibut, which was a really fun. Well, not a super fun game, but a cool game, I should say. Two players. I played another game like this. Kind of like there's like a fire girl and an ice boy. It's kind of similar to this, but way more cartoony. This is cool. I'll check out Wallace and Gromit. Someone jump on Patreon, 15 at the producer tier. I'll watch Wallace and Gromit. Travis, you could have made that your must-watch movie, but you picked Shame instead.
What a really unique and different game.
What could have been?
This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the
Mafia, yeah, I talked about
Mafia
that on SideQuest
franchise
recently. I
from the
went
team at
back and
Hangar
played some
13.
Mafia 1
It's a gritty mob story set
remaster.
in the brutal underworld of 1900
Available currently on
Sicily.
Game Pass.
Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Oh yeah, there was a new one that came out. Good call. Good call.
An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Oh, Cal Kestis is in this game?
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Now, not to spoil that episode SideQuest, but I was not a big fan of Mafia when I went and played it. Felt very janky and dated, even though it was like a 2019-2020 remaster. Hard pressed to find me spending 100 bones on this game. But if it hits Game Pass or something, I'll try it out.
Where I come from, commitment means
That guy was holding the gun wrong.
If this is how we
Yes, this is Mafia, the old country.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
What did she think would happen when she kicked that guy's leg?
This family.
There's a lot of quick cuts.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
Pre-order now, you get a horse.
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till
Oh.
you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass.
LEGO
just
Voyagers,
like
this doesn't
Split
sound familiar to
Fiction.
me. Is this a
Here's
new?
the first ever look.
Yeah, as Mafia 2 is a step up. I think that's the one that Kirkland has played. And Travis, I think, has played that too, right? I should check that out. Yeah, it's been a bit since we've had a LEGO game, I think. Well, we had the LEGO Horizon, but that was not made by Traveler's Tales. I don't know if this is either. This doesn't look like a TT Games joint. This looks like an Unreal 5 tech demo. Oh, hell yeah. There's nothing more in the world I want to do than play this game right now. This looks awesome. Hell yeah. Yep. Make a little catapult. Build a staircase. Plays two cute little cubes, like Thomas Was Alone. Pleasant music. A little melancholy. Love it. We gotta look out for because I feel like
I'm Carolyn
now on
Lawrence,
these
voice
end of
actor for a
the
few
trailer
familiar
things, we can be
faces
looking
you
out for
might
the
have
Switch
grown
2
up with
logos.
on Nickelodeon.
That one had a Switch 1 logo on
Some
it.
with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yeehaw!
Dice of Destiny? Are they doing a Indiana Jones title drop parody thing?
A brave and wise and powerful and ridiculous
E3 cringe. You gotta have your cringe on stage.
to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able
It's kind of a cute art style. It looks a little bit like I don't know. What? That was it? For the gameplay?
It's been almost 2 years since
like
players first stepped into the role of
9
Geppetto's
seconds of
puppet to
gameplay.
save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P.
I didn't even have time to react to that.
Expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in
Oh,
time
Lies
with
of
new
P?
characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies.
Mike,
and
you're a
bosses.
P head,
Here's
right?
the exclusive new
Like
look.
Lies of P head. I played, because I try a lot of these Souls-like games, and they very rarely speak to me, but I played more of Lies of P than I do most in the genre. It was pretty good. I should probably go back to it. I believe you said this was a DLC, right? Never got to it. I think it's on Game Pass. I don't know if it's on PS Plus, but if you have any of those, it could be a worthy check out. That staff is just made of a spine? Oh yeah. Super cinematic. Overture. That's perfect. Love that name. Today! Oh my god. Well, Mike, if you're going to go play that and leave the stream, it was nice having you, but
Overture is available today across
crazy.
all platforms to play, so enjoy it this
was that
weekend.
known about, or was
All
that just straight up
next
Shadow
up,
Drop
the small
territory?
video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in
Maybe that
Boulder,
was announced.
Colorado, shared this
I don't
game
know.
with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest.
Okay.
I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Doki Doki meets Silent Hill. And it's inspired by a true story? This looks like Fable.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where you used to be. Five plates full.
Huh.
Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes.
It's weird the character design did not fit at all with this vibe.
Beautiful.
We'll get to it eventually. I couldn't tell if it was free or paid DLC. I'm guessing it's paid, but I don't know. They made bank with that game already.
The garden is lush and green, and dinner's ready.
Fractured Blooms. Ooh, another tricky title to remember. It's funny, this character does not fit in with the setting, but I think that's part of it. I like that trailer. That game is, that looks cool. Weird. Very different. Strange.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NC
Oh, I
Soft is
missed his
expanding its
joke. It
Blade
was
and
so
Soul
quiet.
universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Blade and Soul? Oh my god, that character zipped off that map. Ooh, a new Warlock class. Let's go. That was a very quick trailer. Discover new origins. Now, is this the same game or are we in a new game now? Sometimes that happens. This has got like Trials. Or what was that Mana game that came out recently? Oh, they had that was the same trailer. Okay. But it keeps ending and then it does like a one more thing. That all of these shots seem like the end of the trailer and then it keeps going. Maybe the game has a bunch of different endings, so it's trying to emulate what it's like to play the game. Guy on roof? Oh. I wonder what that would do for your depth perception if you had one eye on your chest and one on your forehead or on your face. In theory, you'd have the same depth perception that our two eyes have, right? Oh, there's one. Oh, that's One Punch Man, right? So now we're in a new game, or is this still Blade of Tale of Neo? I am so confused what is happening in this showcase right now. I just can't tell when we're switching to a new trailer. This is new, right? But this kind of looks like the game we saw 2 minutes ago. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening right now? See, is it a good idea to take all the games that are similar in a showcase and bundle them together? Or is it better to separate them out? So you constantly are going back to this one vibe, but you're like, ah, we've seen this before? Or is it better to just get it out of the way? Right now, though, I have no idea what's going on. I like the design of that dude, though, that giant. Okay. So I'm pretty confident there's no longer One Punch Man. Right, we got 7 Deadly Sins. Right, it already showed that. Okay, please not. Okay, we're getting Witcher here. Oh. Predator Killer of Killers. Oh, this is Unreal Engine trailer.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
I didn't watch that Witcher thing yet.
You're seeing me live in real time. Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Monster Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
Yeah, Unreal Engine seems like it's gonna produce some bangers. What does Rogers want? How can I answer that?
We find a way.
Okay. Not often do you get trailers for engines.
The altered
the
in
course
showcases like
of
this.
nature. Unleashed genetic power across continents.
I don't really know the point of that,
It
really.
is
Like,
up to us to nurture what we have
are
set
you
free.
advertising that to the audience or to
find
game
hope
developers? I think all game
within
developers know what Unreal
this
Engine is.
chaos.
Oh, this is the game that was leaked today that Travis shared in the Discord, right?
Well, to help life,
Jurassic. What's the series
find a
called?
way.
Jurassic World Evolution, right? So this one has babies. That's what Taylor mentioned. Looks nice. Thought I saw an Amazon truck. Coming out in October. Cool. I'm excited to hear from Taylor what's new about that. Oh, I thought Lucy had a new
I'm
outfit,
Celia
but we have
from
just
Yacht Club
new person on
Games.
screen. Yacht Club Games. Okay,
10
Mina the
years
Hollower
ago,
time.
We
This is the
broke
Shovel
new
Knight
ground
people.
with our first game, Shovel Knight.
I've been very
Today, I'm
much.
thrilled to share a world premiere look
Sorry, I'm
at
listening.
our next IP, Mina the Hollower.
Yes. Yes.
Mina continues our
Release
tradition
date. Very excited for this
of
game.
refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger
Oh, good point,
and
Travis.
unravel the
Yeah.
mysteries of a cursed island.
Survival
A
prediction
decade
might be
ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking
going
legend.
extinct.
This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
A lot of bone puns. Okay. I mean, look at this game. Link's Awakening style. Shovel Knight team. October. Okay, cool. This is probably a day one for me. Unless it's $200. Okay, world map. I like that. I feel like this has changed a lot visually from the last time I saw it. I have to go back and compare to an earlier trailer. October 31st. Cool. I'm playing that.
All right. This is a special one. Our next game comes
Oh.
from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah. Kyle Bossman, everyone.
Kyle Bossman. He's another guy I've seen on
Kyle
podcasts.
Bossman. All right. Well, let's see what this says.
If GTA is $200, is that a day one?
Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If
Probably not.
you're reading
I'd probably
this,
wait if it was
it
$200.
means three things. Number one, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And three, you're going to do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips.
Do you mention
comma,
Silk Song and then not
wait.
show it?
All right,
Oh,
let's take a
Deadpool.
look.
More, dude, Marvel. What is all this Marvel stuff?
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest.
Yeah, you're not wrong,
Kick back and
Travis.
bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience.
I'm liking
Oh,
the cell
hi,
shading art style.
Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world.
This is
of
not
VR
Ryan
magic
Reynolds, right?
And wonder. You'll
It's a
care for
Ryan
exotic
Reynolds
pets,
impersonator.
the elderly, and disgusting with hip hop Satan. Oh, hi.
Oh, that
Don't
guy.
worry, he's a
Azazel,
fascist.
that
He
name?
deserves this big time. This guy's a
Oh, this
total
is VR?
geek. What the hell?
I didn't catch that.
Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy?
Sometimes
with
I
fries?
see Deadpool writing in video games,
All your dreams of being
and I wonder if the
inside come
Deadpool
true
movies are
in
actually
VR.
good. Are they actually funny? And they are. When I rewatch them, they're funny.
Spider-Man gets
But I feel like sometimes these
I get this shit.
game writers aren't able to
Craving
capture that
Korean
same
barbecue.
sauce.
Is that weird? Whoa.
It is VR. If that's only on VR, that's a big miss.
with Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror.
Travis
Let's
is
take
out,
a look at the
just like
latest
Norman.
trailer with some big news, the release date.
You spoiled it. So this is the new Dying Light DLC. It's not DLC, right? It's like a 1.5 spin-off, like a Death of the Outsider kind of vibe, like a Miles Morales.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats.
Where are we at, by the way? We are 1 hour in, with another 50 minutes to go, pretty much.
What the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
I think we got another couple big ones coming still, hopefully. I feel like this game should be my cup of tea, so I should probably check out these games at some point.
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me.
I heard Dying Light 2 is just okay.
All the agony he put me through.
I imagine this is built on the same engine and whatnot. Yeah, it would be a weird thing to... Has he done that before, though? I feel like he's maybe done that before with Silk Song. August 22.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
Okay, more info at 4 p.m.
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd.
Here's the big news.
Week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur.
I couldn't remember the name before Jeff said it.
And this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing?
Annapurna. I forgot Annapurna does this. My prediction on the SGF predictions episode was that the Annapurna thing was going to be Stray 2, a sequel featuring a playable stray dog.
When everything's about to
So that might be as extinct as Travis's Jurassic Park Survival announcement. I would probably spend way too long in that Blockbuster knocking tapes over.
It's the pigs, darling.
That looks fun.
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before
That looks fun.
out
Physics engine TP in a house.
And with the
I think the gameplay is just like almost like a It Takes Two or a Split Fiction, where you just get here's 15 minutes of a random gameplay mechanic. Here's 15 minutes of a gameplay mechanic. A lot of movement, I think, though. Almost like Sayonara Wild Hearts, I feel like, in some parts.
Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
Yeah, it's on Game Pass, so I'll definitely play that. I'll at least start it. Who's this guy? You guys think we see any Nintendo here? Nintendo did have their logo on SGF website. Have we seen a Nintendo thing yet? I don't think so, right? We just got that one guy shit-talking Mario Kart for not being on other consoles, I think it was his joke.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this. Let's put it into action.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Now, get ready.
This looks very Hades-like.
Are you with me? We will live on in this world. No matter
Oh, I like
what
that
hardships
koi.
await.
That was a cool character design. This could be Naruto.
Fight
I don't
for a
know.
future
It's crazy.
filled with hope.
Looks very cute.
Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
Okay. All right, coming out this year.
A beautiful game.
3 to
That was
3.5-er.
the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike.
I agree,
from
the
Bandai
pacing's
Namco and
been
developer Brownies,
odd.
a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism.
A lot of
Next, we want
dark
to
fantasy and a lot of
introduce you to
like,
game made by a first-time
not to be
solo
reductive, but a lot
developer
of like anime
in
type
Bandung,
things.
Indonesia.
Oh, we're
With
looking at
help of
the
9 of his
audience now.
friends, he's built an intense action beat 'em up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
Acts of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice.
I think we got another couple bangers in here. Of course, we always got the end strong moment. The one more thing.
Not until I kill them all.
Okay, we got like a little Sifu type street combat game. I doubt it's Sifu 2. Because that studio's releasing Rematch in like a week or two. Which I'm excited about. I've heard that game's really good so far. From previews. Anyone playing Rematch? The soccer game from the Sifu team? I saw someone described it as Rocket League without cars, which is funny. Because the pitch of Rocket League is that it's soccer with cars. Oh, a little Hall of Meat moment. See the inside? The skeleton?
Bad dot line.
That drop kick into the telephone pole is pretty sweet. Acts of Blood. That looks like a PS2 game in the best way possible.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier.
They have another
If you're
game.
like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
I don't know what that could mean. Universal. Okay. I don't know what this is. Vegans, robots, and demons. Did it actually say vegans? Oh, is this, what's it called? The thing with Michael Cera? Scott Pilgrim. I've never seen this movie. I don't think I have. Maybe I have. But I remember the beat 'em up game people loved, and they did a remake of that recently, I thought, or a remaster or something. And it's back for more. Seven playable characters. Cool. I mean, this is the team to make it, because once again, Shredder's Revenge was amazing. Did Scott Pilgrim only ever have one movie? Because I feel like it's a bigger IP, given how little I think it's actually had.
Scott Pilgrim is back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back, but first we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Oh. Resident Evil time?
There you are. Wait long. We've been preparing
This is
delightful ways
Lady
to make you
Lady D, Lady
So enter the
Dimitress.
village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness.
There's an
and
animated
make your
show. Okay.
decision wisely.
So yeah, that didn't lead into a Resident Evil announcement, but I saw a lot of people saying that like all of the recent, oh my god, a lot of the recent these camera angles and a lot of the recent announcements for Resident Evil games has been at State of Plays and other PlayStation stuff, and obviously we didn't get that a few days ago, so the hopes of Resident Evil 9 this State of Play or this summer might be dead. First Descendant. I actually think I played that game. It's free to play. I played it
Since the dawn
for a
of
few
time,
hours.
Humankind has been obsessed with the hard. Now,
world.
A glorious morning has dawned on something that's simply harder. Scum.
Okay. Oh. Jeff's about to get us demonetized here with this. I don't know if I've ever seen like people shitting on an SGF show. Or people often shit on SGF shows, but I mean characters in a trailer. This is crazy. Mind's Eye? Which I'm sure we're going to see in a few hours at the IOI showcase. When's that? 6 p.m? I'm going to try and be back for that. I want to react to that as well.
First, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head. Keep your lens feet on.
Travis, you didn't know what this game was earlier this week, but you're going to know what the heck it is by the end of this week.
I've been seeing things.
Yeah, massive cleavage and dumping back to back. That's
Feels like it's just knocking to get out.
once again pasting all the anime things together and then pasting all the
I'll be seeing you around.
rated R things together.
Charlie, maybe this is the real me.
Diaz, you were a good soldier.
Okay. We've got another 40 minutes in the show. What's everyone hoping for? What do you really want? Tell me the IP that you're just frothing for. That you think is likely. Mike, I know you said Kingdom Hearts earlier. I'm guessing that would be your number one then. You know what? The IOI showcase is just a bunch of Mind's Eye. I don't know if I need to watch that showcase live. Oh? Okay. So Agent 47 is going to appear in Mind's Eye.
We can't wait
IOI
for you
is
to discover
spending their
Mind's Eye
marketing budget this
when
week.
it launches on June the 10th from
Kingdom
Build a Rubber
Hearts.
Boy and
Clay,
IO
you also want
Brothers.
Kingdom Hearts
And
or
yes,
Final Fantasy
You
9.
may have noticed Agent 47 will be
The
contracted
9
for a
remake
very special
has been
assignment
highly
in
rumored,
Red Rock City.
right?
This week,
Wow. First Light everywhere.
we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world.
They-
and your reactions were
I don't know how much money they gave Jeff to be
it's
up
coming
here,
in
but like
2026. But we want to make
Ay, ay, ay.
the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe.
Oh?
Let's take a look.
They're about to confirm a character here, an actor. Wait, what? Hit Agent 47?
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre.
A financial
Oh, okay, that's fucking hype.
He has arranged a high-stake poker game
Oh,
at the
this is
Casino
sweet.
Monarchique in Paris.
How is this the most hype
time
thing for me just because I'm
set
such a
into this
Hitman fan, but
I've
Mads in
invited these
Hitman?
people for a reason.
Fucking hell.
I know their weaknesses.
Once again, should have been doing that
Mr.
character
Reagan,
draft. I really
he's
missed out on
too
not
patient
scheduling
and
that sooner.
She likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only one.
You know, I love that this is like a new announcement for what is like the first map that was added in
This is
Hitman.
turning into an interesting evening.
Like back in 2016. Almost 10 years ago.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Was there a release date at the start of this section? Okay, here we go. June. There was too much text on screen. Sorry, you telling me it's out today?
Hitman and 007
Is it an
are
elusive
coming
target
together
thing?
in a very unexpected way.
I'm gonna have to download that.
We know our players waited a long
Fuck,
time for
yeah.
007 First Light. It's just around the corner.
What are they
Coming
gonna
out
show
next year.
tonight?
However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait?
And I will say,
asked a
I
fellow
was
Danish
wondering
friend
if
to join me
tonight.
here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh, Mads is coming out. I have so much to say, but I just don't have time to say it all. Look at that hair on this. Oh my god.
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us. And thanks
Oh
for coming
my
to Summer
God.
Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Now let's hope, because
That's it.
there's a
And,
bit of a
you know,
curse
this
in
is,
Hitman.
I've always had a deep love
A couple
for
of the
this character.
recent
It's a
elusive
role that
targets they
means
put
a
in
lot
there,
to me
famous
because
actors,
of a lot of reasons. So
have very
so
shortly
that
after
gave me the chance to step into the shoots of the
had
Schiffer
various
once again. I did not
controversies
hesitate for 1 second.
and accusations come out
But this
against
time
him.
is a little different. He's
But
more
not Mads,
confident.
right? He's safe. He's a good boy.
dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
Now, I will say,
So this
if
mission
you ask
is
me for
set
preference,
in,
I would have
in a
picked another
casino in
map
Paris. We want to make an homage
to get the
um,
Mads
movie
crossover.
Casino Royale,
But, you know,
while
I'll
keeping
take Paris.
surprises
It's a
for our
great map.
players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be.
So what is
handled
Iowa
in
going to show
very
tonight?
different
I don't think there's anything else new Hitman related, right?
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in
I was kind of
poker.
hoping a new
He's gonna
Hitman map
figure
would get
something else
announced,
out.
but I think this is kind of
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this
kind
time.
of taking
Yeah,
that
sure,
off
exactly.
the
It's,
poker table.
The Schiffer is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow. All right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours.
They already announced that, didn't they?
For only 30 days, and if you play it, you'll unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right.
So only for 30 days. These
Mods,
things
thanks
do
for
often
joining
come
us
back,
for,
or you can
Summer
play
Game
them in the
Fest. Appreciate it,
arcade,
guys.
I think.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great to see you.
But get on it. If anyone hasn't been playing Hitman yet, now's your
Great
time.
stuff. All right, now
I'm going
here's
to be
the
playing that for
announcement of a new
sure.
party game coming
Still
later
that
this
game
year.
installed right
It will
now on
delight
my
Lego
PS5.
fans made with over 1 million Lego bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
More Lego.
Somewhere, so make some noise for Lego Party!
Get ready!
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails.
Hell yeah.
It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Let me know what you think of it, S-Bubs. I will try and jump in tomorrow. I don't know if I'll have time tonight to play that.
And what about our amazing
Minigame Lego collection?
We've got more of them than you can count.
I'm almost shocked that hasn't happened before, if it hasn't.
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot.
This is cool. If I were a kid, I would have
With
played
surprises around every corner,
6,000 hours of this.
Anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Chad.
Wow! we've got all that and more in Lego Party!
Sweet.
Whoa, that is
Once again, I keep seeing the Nintendo Switch logo, not the Switch 2 logo. I don't know if that's just means it's on the Switch 2. I assume most of these things are Switch 2
All right, next a new
things.
look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players
G69.
across 5 ships.
Can you
venturing
confirm
into
if
the
you
most
are God
treacherous
Loves Me
region of
69 or just a
space,
different
hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called
person with
Wildgate,
69
and
in
the
their
open
name
beta
and
starts
various
next
letters?
week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce
We are doing
the
a
game will
review
launch on July
tonight for Killer of
24th
Killers.
for PC,
Check it out.
PlayStation 5, and Xbox.
Wildgate,
Let's
is
see
this the
what it
StarCraft
means to
thingy
get
thing,
into
right?
some serious
Or am I
space
wrong?
shenanigans.
I think I'm wrong.
Reactor overload.
You are? Okay, great. Thank you. Moonshot. That's a cool studio name.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying.
Everyone who's in the chat right now, by the way, who bought a Switch 2? Anyone have theirs yet?
Artifact?
Stay with me.
The family name of 69?
This'll be good.
That would be iconic.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
Although I imagine a 69 is not the most efficient way to
I'm proud to
reproduce.
reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show.
Describing a game
but
as
for
you can
now,
play it alone
here is
rather
the
than single
global
player just
reveal
seems a
of
little
Blighted.
rude.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder.
Hell yeah.
How did it all come to
We
this?
can definitely talk about that on SideQuest.
It began with the ancient rituals. The dead buried.
I don't know what
with the seed
Espub just
from the
posted on the
trees of
Discord, but it looks
memory.
pretty visceral.
Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed them
All right, have fun.
to future generations.
TGGLN69.
Sisto, in his lust for power,
Yes, please do.
consumed the brains of the
We'll
living.
see you for the Killer of Killers review later. Guacamelee. I feel like I should play some Guacamelee. This game has a really interesting art style. 2D mixed with 3D, cell shaded. Oh, that's a creepy enemy. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what they said with like the poker mini game. Because there isn't really things like that in Hitman. There's like a chess puzzle in one of the elusive targets, but you literally just click one button, and it's very janky. So I don't know if they actually like put a poker mini game in there.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with
I don't like the
founders in
name Team
Canada and
Clout.
Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane
Munfish
Unreal
is
Engine 5
getting
game
so
to
many
life
shoutouts
with
this
unpredictable
SGF.
monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
This looks cool so far. Munfish Powerhouse. Oh. Oh. I don't know if I can play this. This looks too scary. She's got an AK. Jesus. Kind of like the regenerators from RE4. This looks terrifying. I love the physics engine of this, just like everything being just goofy objects that can topple over. Oh, we got a house inside of a warehouse, so this could be some Nathan Fielder stuff, Travis. We've got the alligator lounge, the crocodile lounge. What was this bar called in rehearsal? It's true, a lot of nudity, but not a lot of. It's not like it clearly was not in the shitting and big boob part of the SGF showcase. That was a big head. I'm into this game. Looks cool. The horror games are speaking to me this week at the showcase. Is this and Silent Hill, and the other one from earlier, Creepy Baby. I want to kick a creepy baby into a pile of barrels. That looks great.
All right, Mecha Break
Nathan
is one
in
of
Hitman.
2025's most anticipated shooters.
That'd be sweet.
With its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
When is that release date? I've been wondering that so long.
Zones force the Thalassic Federation.
Mecha something. I forget what this one is. Clay though, huge mech guy. I think. You probably. I think you remember. I think I remember you talking about this game. This is not really my cup of tea, typically. This game looks cool, though. Here is this kind of thing. Like, Travis, imagine a Hitman level that's just like Nathan's Houston airport recreation, but then like also his bar is just in that. That'd be so cool. Hear a lot of movement. Any Mech Gundam thing is, yeah, speaks to you. I'm getting really antsy about this Switch 2 that's supposed to be arriving in my house. What's trippy about it is it's on Taylor's Amazon, so I can't look at the tracking. So I just have to hope that I hear this truck. And that's why I have one headphone on, one off.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
8-person studio is pretty big by these days. Yeah, I kind of forgot about the cloned dog episode. That was pretty crazy.
We must now face a stark reality.
Ooh.
Industrial civilization we were expecting.
I do love a game where you're a little guy.
There's no more.
This is grounded but less cartoony and more mechy.
Whatever it takes.
I'm not loving the mechiness of this, but I do love. Is this a Bug's Life? That guy looked like a Bug's Life guy. Infestimals? What was that called?
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well.
I could not catch the name of that.
Check this out.
I didn't hear what his setup was.
Happy birthday
Resident Evil? That looked like an old one though.
Happy birthday.
Lady D?
Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
Come on, Resident Evil 9 time?
皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。
This feels like a remake.
さて、お待たせしている
Oh.
バイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ち
Blink of an eye and it'll be ready. Is that a hint? Something to do with eyes?
それでは、これからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
Yeah, second. Okay.
I need a glass of wine too. All right.
That's it?
Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot
Why?
wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil.
Jeff, what are you
now
doing?
It's time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Because Jeff, like, they would not pay to do that. So Jeff has to go to them and say, hey, do you want to announce Resident Evil 9? They say no. And he says, okay, great. Send me the video whenever you're ready. And he just puts it in there?
Let's
Like, what was that? What a waste of time. Which wrestler is this, Travis? Is this Triple H? I was kind of memeing, but I guess it actually is a wrestler. Get in the chat, Travis. What are you doing? You know I don't know what's going on. Sea Viper? Is that another guy? I haven't heard of him. Where's... Who do I know? Oh. Ingrid. Okay. Oh, he's a big fighting gamer. Okay. Are these different characters? Okay, I see it. Okay, I actually recognize that guy. So is he actually in the game, or was that just for fun? Okay. I don't know what to think about that. I think that was just for fun, right? Is this Deadlock? The Valve game? People who play that game are probably going to be offended that I just said that. Okay, that's cool. When the girl shoots, she just like has huge recoil and flies in the sky. That's cool. We got Dexter, the lumberjack. I would play this game. Everyone's just a dweeb, except for the first guy. Last flag. This looks fun. Looks very goofy, very cartoony. I like the music. So it's a game all about capture the flag, which, you know, I feel like capture the flag, it's probably still in multiplayer shooter games. But I think it's a great thing mechanically, and I just feel like it's not really seen a whole lot anymore. So this seems like a resurgence of that.
Adios.
Oh, it's like a TV show that people watch. Okay. I'm into it. I'd play this.
Wish list now.
Minutes
that was
left.
Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s, as you saw. The closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG
This
game
game's coming out
developed
soon,
in
I think.
China by Lenzi Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Next month. Another Soulsy game.
bloodshed. Really what you wanted. Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
Oh, we got some Avatar people in here. Some Na'vi. More dark fantasy. I feel like this is a lot of the show is gonna bleed together for me in hindsight.
Awaken you.
Pre-order bonus, you get a couple cool costumes. Cool, cool.
Gotta rescue one. This is what we gotta protect. We cannot choose when people's dreams get snatched up out here.
Find Rizzo, find Master Kill, find Jill, find Method, find Rico, you find Cabot, find Ghostface Killer.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
What the heck is this?
Find them.
Find the Wu-Tang Clan. Whoa. I would have liked to see a little bit more gameplay. But wow, what a weird idea.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's
I
the
just
debut
noticed Lucy's
title
doing like
from
this-
the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment.
This hand
Now, here's a
rotation
new
thing.
look at
Look
Guild
at that.
Wars 2, which has new updates, including player
And
housing
the odd one of
and is
these.
free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all
I don't know if
weekend
that's on the
long.
camera. I don't have actually that on my screen. Alright, I missed the setup. What is this? Guild Wars.
My calling takes me far from home.
Guild
where
Wars 2.
shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability.
Old game, right?
Their greatest weakness.
Ancient game even.
My story.
My story, my story is yours.
Trailer. Okay. Yeah, I guess so, Clay. They're dropping the marketing budget in the year 2025. Okie dokie. Sure. Yeah, we need that state of play, just final hour. I mean, there's always the one last thing, right? So we got that and probably 2 or 3 more things. We're getting ads for games we already saw earlier today. An ad for Deathloop? Okay, I'll accept that. More people should play Deathloop. I hope we get Blade this weekend at the Xbox show. Or here. I'll take 2 instances of Blade. Oh, Switch 2! Nintendo's showing up. No, nothing new though, right? Just like, yeah, here's Cyberpunk. Here's Nintendo Welcome Tour. Here's,
Here is
If that's
another
the
game
only thing from
throwing back
Nintendo
to
this
a
showcase,
classic
I'm gonna.
animation style. Enter a surreal world
I
where
don't know
you're
what
a
I'll do,
down on
but
his luck outcast.
that'd be funny
who
if
has
they
to
spent
battle
money
his
to
inner
have that
demons,
trailer.
literally, in this action roguelike.
Hey, check out this
Here's Into the
2019
Unwell.
game on our new console. This looks like that Mickey game. Oh, is that Eeyore? No, I thought it was Winnie Pooh for a moment. This guy's trading a tooth for a beer? God damn, that's dark.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon.
Wow.
Maybe
Holy
it's
hell.
too much for someone like you. Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
Ooh, giant eggplant boss. I love the I don't know, elastic band like movements.
You still look a little unwell.
Into the Unwell. I won't be playing that, but I think that looked awesome for what it is.
Hey
Splitgate.
guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games.
Oh no.
When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a
I don't
game
like
we
his
could play
hat.
with our
I don't
friends.
like the
And
him.
20 million
I
of
don't
you
like this
played
vibe.
with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo. And I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year.
Whoa.
And I wish we could have
More Call of Duty
Titanfall
trash
3.
talk on the SGF stage.
With
Jeff's
Splitgate 2,
presenters
we
love to
asked
trash talk
ourselves,
Call of Duty.
How would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of
this
arena
guy,
shooters with the scale and intensity
not a fan
of
of this
something
guy
much bigger.
at all.
Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Oh. Oh. And you know what? The crazy thing is that this team probably paid like millions of dollars to get that guy up on stage and get this little showcase here. Imagine all that marketing budget and that's the best bit you can come up with. That is rough. Is that Imagine Dragons? Oh my god, they're just rolling out the red carpet for this game. Oh.
I felt like I was transported back to 2005 with that last guy
Travis, how's it going?
Good, I got no good mic, so I'm just here for the last 10 minutes.
Sounds good.
Same way if you got an Amazon truck, if I got a baby that wakes up over in the other room, then
yeah.
Then I run. But that guy, I was with you. The vibes were real bad.
Yeah, that was rough. That hat, oh my god.
And when he walked out, he put like the big hammer on his head. He was like, he walked out. It's like he did
thinks
something.
He's cool shit.
It's just like, I don't know. Everyone takes shots at Call of Duty. It's not like a, I don't know. That was
well-trodden ground.
It's been a very weird show. That's
now
all
we
I'll
are
say.
honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Look what I got
I think
this morning.
Oh, nice. Look at that box.
Yeah, we're all ready to go.
Have you opened it yet, or is it still in that box?
No,
there?
waiting for the kids to get home so I can open it with them. So, ooh, what is this? Liking this guy's. That last guy didn't have a good look on stage. This guy's outfit. Ooh.
Yeah. This is from the Yakuza people, I think he said.
Oh, okay. I'm always flirting with the Yakuza games. One day I will take the leap because I like, you know, we're talking about vibes right now. This vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I like the look, and it's mixed with like an old-timey store. I like this. Oh, yeah, okay.
Hand-rolled cigarette as just a cookable item.
Got a name? Mako. Daito. Daito.
All that hair, too.
A Jap then, huh?
I don't know how this team are outputting so many games. It's crazy.
So, what are you then? Sana.
Oh my god, I thought that was Orlando Bloom for a second.
Okay.
Stranger Than Heaven. Okay.
That sound too sounds like the end credits of the studio. Whenever the studio ends, and it has that like that was cool.
You saw it at
Okay,
TGA
that's,
last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way.
Nice.
Each time they reveal the game,
All right,
they go
well,
up
we're
30
almost
years.
done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement.
Okay.
to share
That's
with
it?
all of
Just
you
one final,
who've been waiting.
though? I feel like...
Today we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was
setting us up
absolutely
big time.
blown away by the scale, scope,
Splatoon
and
3.
ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored
He always loved to
that
do
we
this.
get to share it with the world right here.
It
at
better
Summer
deliver,
Game
though.
Okay.
Full screen this here.
Okay.
I got no signs yet.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Is it new IP from a big studio, or is it something
Like, this
that's
could
kind of...
be Resident Evil based off that mysterious death thing, but I don't think they'd go back to Resident Evil for the third time tonight.
It could be. That'd be very weird. Yeah, if that happened.
Grace Ashcroft,
Yes?
my office.
Is this
Is Ashcroft a name?
Control 2, maybe?
Does that name pop up in Control Ashcroft at all? The name sounds familiar. That's why I'm at like things we've talked about, not like all the time.
This is about the report you asked for yesterday. It'll be ready in 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The
For a
Rumble
second, I
Hotel.
thought this was Palm Clementif, but it's not. But I
Oh.
thought for a second.
I know.
It's got a little palm energy.
Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Oh. What?
Oh, she's upside down.
I could be wrong, but I think that is the name of the... Resident Evil character's daughter in the last game, but I
Because
might
it
be
looked
wrong.
like that house too, a little bit. Some of those flashes.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Okay, a little crater moment.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you... Mike, this does not look like Kingdom Hearts. Unless it's a radical change.
Could be.
Mickey's gonna pop up.
Oh.
Oh boy, are we in a pickle!
I think this is Resident Evil.
Okay, I thought so. And, oh,
RPD.
It looked like Oldman there for a second.
Yep. There we go. Wow, they really edged us
With the
throughout
9.
this SGF, didn't they?
Yeah, that's quite the choice there. February, okay, perfect.
Okay, my prediction was between February and May, I think. But I was thinking we were going to go to an old character. But I think that's the daughter of the protagonist from Village, I think.
At Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement.
Because I had nothing else.
Surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone?
Yeah, we'll talk tonight, but I'm not as excited about the shift in gameplay because I like the gameplay of the last two. And I think that we talked about on the predictions that made it popular again, and them showing big craters and apocalyptic stuff gives me worry of like the old school games that kind of
getting a little crazy.
Yeah, but maybe they can refine it. I don't know, but
including the Xbox Game Showcase on Sunday, and stay tuned
guess we
online
got
to see
here, not
coverage of many
PlayStation.
of the playable games at
Yeah.
Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place
surprised
this
to be
weekend
sure.
in LA.
And make sure to
But
stay
welcome.
tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from
All right.
incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you
That's all,
at
folks.
Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
All right, well, we'll be back in a few hours to break that bad boy down on side quest.
Yeah, sounds good. Be there.
Yeah, thanks everyone for listening. Bye-bye.